Well, I'm coming to you from outside on our property and yeah, trying to eke out some final great days of what we'll still call the summer since it's 75 and sunny here in Montana. Actually, this day that I'm recording this, I heard and saw in the weather that it's snowing and will be all day up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And Montana gets a bad rap for that. Look at this. This is beautiful. But that's not what I'm here to do today, is to give you a weather report. I'm here to talk about, well, I've got a few different ideas in mind, so I'll be doing a few different videos probably here. This first one I'm going to call Do Nothing. And I hope you don't think it means don't do anything. But it is focused on the concept of making sure that we carve out time in our hectic schedules to do nothing. And I mean literally do nothing. Not, I've talked about the value of doing, working out and, going for hikes and, getting away from the rat race of whatever your life is. That's important too. But today I'm talking about the concept of just sitting and doing nothing, especially sitting in the dark. I like doing this most early in the morning. And by the way, this isn't just me. I keep reading various productivity gurus, leadership types of gurus. John Maxwell, those of you who are following the Great Quotes for Coaches podcast know that I've been doing John Maxwell quotes for the last, I think it's 20 episodes now, and I've still got more. But other productivity gurus and people who I read and listen to talk about the importance of sitting and thinking and just giving yourself, they talk about an hour. Now, some of you are thinking, I don't have that kind of time. Who are these people? I get it. But if you gave yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes each day, and like I say, for me, it's early morning, get up, get my coffee, I sit down, I pray a little, I get into a quiet time where I'm just sitting and just letting my thoughts go. This is also when I would do my meditating, this would happen. Now, when you're meditating, you're trying to not think of things. Well, that's exactly what happens. When you're trying to just let your mind go and not do anything, sometimes that's when your greatest thoughts are going to come to you. And this is why these productivity gurus talk about the value of doing nothing, just sitting and thinking. Because when you let your mind just go, as opposed to, okay, I got to get this work done, I got to do this, and you're focused on certain things, when you just let your mind go, all of a sudden, things just open up. I mean, yes, things will pop into your head about the day you had yesterday or what you got today or, the argument you just had with your spouse or whatever it might be. It could be anything. But you will be amazed how many of the great thoughts and great ideas you come up with happen either A, while you're doing this, sitting and doing nothing, or B, doing something else that is, and I'll use the word mindless, meaning, it's not requiring you to be focused intently in your mind on whatever it is. So for me, that's cutting the grass. For me, that's working out. For me, that's sometimes fishing, although as a fly fisherman, fly fishing requires what I call intense relaxation. It's totally relaxing, but you're zeroed in and focused on that fly at all times. But still, there's times where ideas will come to me then too. Shoveling the driveway. For those of you in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, you might be doing that. But this is what I'm talking about, where your mind is not focused on any one specific thing, and all of a sudden, boom, you'll have this idea. I had one of the best ideas I've had come to me about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, in exactly this time while I was sitting and thinking, just letting my mind go early in the morning. And I'm not going to tell you what that is because it's something that I want to build and create and get out to the world at some point. But I need to get it manifested, get it finalized. But the idea was one that I was like, my gosh, where did this come from? It came from just sitting and thinking. So again, it's not sitting down to think. It is sitting down to do nothing and then let your thinking, whatever comes to mind, let it happen. Now, it's also good to have a notepad nearby or your phone nearby to be able to put those ideas that come to you into there, or onto that notepad or whatever works best for you, a journal, whatever. And so, because this is why some people will keep notepads next to their bed, on the nightstand next to their bed. Why? Because there are times where we're sleeping, okay, and dream, whatever it might be, will come to us, and some idea will come in the middle of the night, or we have just awakened and then we've gone back to sleep, or we're trying to get back to sleep, and all of a sudden, boom, an idea will pop into our head. And so that's a time to write it down. Too many of us have had that kind of thing happen, and we thought, I'll remember it in the morning, and we don't remember it in the morning. So to close, make sure that you allot yourself time to get away in whatever way it might be. Like I say, I just get up, go into my office in the morning and just keep the lights off, sit and get with my own thoughts. If you're into praying, prayer, whatever, meditation, whatever, but something where you can just sit and be quiet and still for however many minutes it can be. For me, it's generally been in the 10 to 15 minute range where I'm just, sometimes within 3 minutes, boom, I've had some idea. This, like these videos that I do, the posts that I've done, so many of the topics have come to me in that moment. In my years as a varsity coach, where I was creating plays, well, I still do as a 7th and 8th grade coach, but where I was doing, creating plays or offensive, defenses, where I had meetings that I had to run, or maybe I was going to have a parent meeting or whatever. It was moments like this, or moments out on that driveway shoveling or cutting this grass or working out or shooting baskets, whatever it might be. Those are the moments where so many of those ideas were either created or crystallized or worked through, whatever it might be. So highly recommend you get into a habit of, if you can't do it every day, at least find time each week to do nothing when you are actually doing some of the most important things you will do that week. So hope you can carve out some time to do that, because I think you'll love the results, no matter what realm we're talking about, whether it's for your coaching, whether it's for your parenting, whether it's for your job, if you're not in teaching and coaching as a job itself, whatever it might be. I think you'll find some great thoughts and some great ideas coming to you in these moments. We'll talk to you again next time.